Today we discuss some problems related to percentage. Problem 1. The percentage of marks obtained by 3 students in 4 different subjects as follows. Here the listed are their marks percentage, not marks, their marks percentage. Okay. Question number 1. What is Mohan's overall percentage in exam? What is Mohan's overall percentage in exam? We know that Mohan has 62% of marks in maths and 59% of marks in English and 84% of marks in science and 76% of marks in social science. Also, maximum marks of maths is 100, maximum marks of English is 100 and the maximum marks of science is 150 and the maximum marks of social science is 50. So, the total marks of Mohan is 62% of 100, 59% of 100 and 84% of 150 and 76% of 50. Also, we know that 62% of 100 is 62 by 100 into 100 and 59% of 100 is 59 by 100 into 100 and 84% of 150 is 84 by 100 into 150 plus 76% of 50 is 76 by 100 into 50. 62 by 100 into 62 is 62, 59 by 100 into 59 is 59, 84 by 100 into 150 is 126 and 76 by 100 into 50 is 38. Adding up we get 285. So, Mohan's total mark is 285. Then what is overall percentage? Overall percentage equals marks obtained by Mohan is 285 divided by total maximum marks. Total maximum marks is 400. 100 plus 100 plus 150 plus 50 is 400 into 100. That is equal to 285 divided by 4. That is equal to 71.25%. 71.25%. So overall percentage obtained is 71.25. Okay. Second question about this problem is, if a minimum of 120 marks, is required for distinction in science, how many got distinction in the subject? Okay. Science has maximum mark 150 and 84%, 80% and 79% got by the students. Here we have not the marks percentage are given. But in the question, the minimum requirement for the distinction is 120 marks. So we convert the mark into percentage, then only we can identify how many students got distinction. Okay, let X percentage be the distinction percentage required. Let X percentage of the 150, X percentage of 150 equals 120. X by 100 into 150 equals 120. So X is equal to, cross multiplying we get 120 into 100 divided by 150 equals X. So X is equal to 80. So here 2 students have 80 marks or above 80. So those students got distinction. So 2 students got distinction in science. Next we discuss third problem about this data. Find the ratio of the marks obtained by Mohan and Prashant in social studies to mark obtained by Srijit for the same subject. That is, we have to find the ratio marks obtained by Mohan and Prashant divided by marks obtained by Srijit in social studies. Okay. Marks obtained by Mohan and Prashant in social studies. We have their percentage. Marks percentage in social studies. Okay. So, the marks obtained by Mohan and Prashant in social studies is 76% of 50 and 86% of 50. Adding up, we get 76 by 100 into 50 plus 86 by 100 into 50. That is 38 plus 43 equals 81. Next, marks obtained by Srijit in social studies. Srijit has 72% marks in social studies and social studies has maximum marks 50. So 72% of 50, that is equal to 72 by 100 into 50 equals 36. So the required ratio, that is marks obtained by Mohan and Prashant divided by marks obtained by Srijit is 81 by 36, that is equal to 9 by 4. Now we discuss another problem. Two students appeared in an examination. One of them scored 9 marks more than the other and his marks was. One of them scores 9 mark more than other and his marks was 56% of the sum of their marks. The marks obtained by them. Find the marks obtained by them. Okay. Here given that one of the students secured more than 9 marks than the other. Okay. Let first one has marks 9. Then second one has marks x plus 9. Okay. So, the marks obtained by them are x plus 9 and x. And also given that the marks of the student secured x plus 9 was 56% of the sum of their marks. So, x plus 9 equals 56% of the sum of x plus 9 and x. That is written here, x plus 9 is equal to 56 by 100 into x plus 9 plus x. X plus 9 equals, cancelling by 4, 56 is 14 and 100 is 25. So, 14 by 25 into x plus x is 2x, 2x plus 9. Cross multiplying, we get 25 into x plus 9 equals 14 into 2x plus 9. So, 25 into 9, we take the constant terms in the left side. So, 25 into 9 and 14 into 9. 25 into 9 minus 14 into 9 equals, taking the variables in the right side. So, 14 into 2, 28x minus 25x. Taking 9 outside, 9 into 25 minus 14 equals 28 minus 25x is 3x. So 9 into 11 equals 3x. 9 into 11 divided by 3 is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 33. So the marks obtained by one of the student is x. So one of the marks is x and other student got x plus 9 marks. That is 33 plus 9. That is equal to 42. So the marks obtained are 33 and 42. Now we discuss the third problem. 60% of a number is 360. What is 99% of the same number? 60% of a number is 360. So first we want to find the number. Okay, for that, let n be the number. And 60% of the number is 360. So 60% of n is 360. 60% of n means 60 by 100 into n is equal to 360. So n is equal to 360 into 100. Cross multiplying, we get 360 into 100 divided by 60. So n is equal to 600. So the number is 600. Now the question is, what is 99% of the same number? So if we find 99% of 600. 99% of 600 equals 99 by 100 into 600. That is equal to 99 into 6. That is equal to 549.